Hello everyone and welcome back to more Fantasy Life I. In today's video, I'm going to show you all of the shrine locations over here in Ginormosia. I'll also be making separate videos for each and every shrine showing you how to complete it, so if you don't know how to do some puzzle shrines, for example, you can take a look at those. I hope I'll be able to put those out in the next couple of days, but if it's just the locations you're looking for, I got you covered in this video. If you want to make sure that you got every single shrine in a certain area, you can head over to the tower over here and it's going to tell you discovered spot, and for me, shrine 1 out of 1. If that right one is not a question mark and you have as many as that number shows you, you will have every shrine in the area. That does, however, not necessarily mean that you completed the shrine. This number can say 1 out of 1, but then if you go to the exact shrine, the green check mark could, for example, not be there. But if the green check mark is there, that means that you have completed the shrine as well. So without any further ado, let's actually make our way to this one, the Wur'ii shrine. Alright, we have arrived, and I quickly killed the pesky Henawaz. So again, if you want to know how to clear the shrine, or if you want to clear it with me together, I will be making videos clearing every single shrine in the game. But that's going to be every shrine in the West Dry Ridge Desert region, so let's go over to the east one and make our way to the Sed'nas shrine. Cross the little bridge and we're already here. This is also the only shrine in the East Dry Ridge Desert region, so let's go to the Wur'ii plateau next, where there's gonna be 2 shrines, and let's go over to the Angar shrine first. I recommend warping over to the Wur'ii plateau tower if you have it. If you don't yet have every tower, I made a video on that yesterday covering every tower location, all 15 of them, so definitely check that out if you haven't done so yet, because having access to the fast travel points is really valuable. Alright, that's going to be the first shrine over here in the Wur'ii plateau, so let's make our way to the far left now, over to the Sker'ri shrine. By the way, are these names based on something? I wouldn't know myself, but in Breath of the Wild, for example, I know the shrine names were based on, I think, just the names of people kind of backwards or something like that. Is that the case with these shrines? I don't know. Let me know if you know that, because that would be interesting. Alright, over here in this little area is gonna be the Sker'ri shrine. Let's head over to the South Great God Plains area next, where there's gonna be 2 shrines yet again. Let's warp to the tower and make our way to the Faan shrine first. Okay, I don't know how I made that jump, but with that, we are at the Faan shrine. Which, by the way, of course, the rewards for completing all of the different shrines is gonna be getting a Strangeling. But I'll be making a video covering where to find every single Strangeling in the game as well. Hopefully, I'll be able to do that by next week. But that's probably gonna be a pretty big video, so we'll have to wait and see for that one. So I'll just try my best to put the character and their life next to every shrine in the description down below, if I don't forget. Let's make our way to the next shrine in the South Great God Plains region, and that's going to be the Ba Ring shrine. That's already all of the shrines over here done, so let's go to the West region. There's only going to be 1 shrine here, and it's going to be at this corner, like this edge of the map, so you might actually be better off warping to the Crickneck Canyon Tower if you have it unlocked. And just like that, we arrive at the Eeg'ah shrine. These names, man, do they actually mean something? I don't know. I do know that I like pronouncing them as if I know how I actually should pronounce it. So with that, let's make our way to the Besh'fal shrine in the East Great Gut Plains region. I'll be warping to the West Great Gut Plains tower for this. And with that, we found the only shrine in the East Great Gut Plains region. Let's go over to the Petalwing Woods region next, and this is probably the most difficult shrine to find. I did find this one myself, which I am pretty proud of. For this one, we want to make our way to the Petalwing Forest Cave. So let's warp over to the tower and make our way there. Alright, we want to make our way inside of this cave. So we start over here and we want to make our way to this place, of course. Unfortunately, we cannot, like, use a mount in these places, which is... I don't know why we can't. It's pretty frustrating. Alright, once you're inside, we yet again cannot access our map like you are not able to in a certain part of the story. This time, however, we cannot listen to beautiful music to get our way around. We have to look at this little golden leaf statue and just go to the way it's pointing towards. And just like that, we arrive at the Glehd shrine. So that was the only cave in the Petalwing Woods region. Let's head over to the Shroomhaven region next. There's only one shrine here as well, and it's gonna be the Het'rud shrine over here in a little island on the water. So just warp to the Shroomhaven tower and make your way there. Gonna have to do a little swimming, unfortunately. I did see that you can equip a mount that looked like it could go on the water. Let me know if any of you guys already have that mount, and do you actually go quicker inside of the water if you have that equipped. Anyways, we arrive at the Het'rud shrine. Up next is the Wingtip Valley region, which is pretty small, so it's kind of surprising there's two shrines over here. Let's go to the Ree'lif shrine first. Just warp over to the tower and let's make our way there. That is so unfortunate. Are you kidding me? That's going to be the Ree'lif shrine. Let's go over to the Gela'shi shrine next. Over here with some nice looking starry trees outside is going to be the Gela'shi shrine. So that's all the shrines in the Wingtip Valley region. Let's go to the Multana Wastes one next. It only has one shrine and it's going to be the Wav'yu shrine, which I'm actually just going to make my way there from the location we're already at. I think that's going to be quickest even. And just like that, we made our way to the Wav'yu shrine. Let's go over to the Scorched Rock Mountain region next, and it only has one shrine, the Lun'li shrine. So of course, let's warp over to the tower, jump up on your extremely cool Snapdragon motorbike mount, and make your way there. A very nice location over here for the Lun'li shrine. Let's move over to the Crickneck Canyon region next, and it has two shrines, so let's start with the Faan shrine. Starting at the Crickneck Canyon Tower, and let's go. That's going to be shrine 1 out of 2. Let's head over to the Dagl shrine next. Alright, with that, that's all of these shrines in the Crickneck Canyon region covered. Only 4 shrines remain now if you've been following along with this video. So let's go to the Thank Shore Isles and make our way to the Wur'ii shrine. Alright, that's a pretty easy shrine to get to. Let's head over to the Drakesnout Range region next and make our way to the Thril'ah shrine. I'm gonna walk over to the tower and make our way there. Hold on, I'm gonna take a quick pit stop to be a little sadist, so just kill the here hair over here, and that immediately finishes this quest. And if you're a real sadist, you also kill the Tortor toys as well. But that's just, I just like doing that personally. Anyways, pit stop over. And with that, we arrived at the Thril'ah shrine. Okay, only 2 shrines remain, and they're gonna be in the Drake's Eye Valley region. Let's go to the Bit-Ah shrine first. Starting from the tower, jump up on the mount, and let's go. That's going to be the Bit-Ah shrine, so the last one is going to be the Happi shrine over here, you know, because you're going to be happy that you're finally done finding all of these shrine locations. Of course, clearing them is going to be another story, but most of them are actually pretty easy to clear right from the beginning of the game even. So I'm going to warp back over to the tower and make my way there. Gonna have to do a little bit of climbing. I wish they added a climbing mount, although it actually really doesn't take that long climbing walls, but a climbing mount would be cool. But with that, we arrive at our final shrine location, the Happi Shrine. Aren't you happy now? I bet you are. So that's gonna be all 20 shrine locations if I didn't miscount. As I said, I'm gonna try my best to link every character and their life to the correct shrine, and I'll also be making videos clearing every shrine as well. Which, by the way, a little pretty cool thing that you can do. Even though I cleared all of these shrines already, you can enter each and every single one and redo all the challenges. So even the scarecrows and the like annoying mushroom ones that you have to do, you can redo those as well if you want to for some strange reason. Weirdo. But with that, that's gonna be it. So as always, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video or found it helpful and want to see more stuff just like this, definitely don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't done so yet. Not even 5% of the people watching my videos are actually subscribed, so I would appreciate it a lot if you would do so. And with that, I'll see you guys in the next one. Alright, later. Bye.